All right, so as I start to trust puppies, I use a little bit less leash in the house, but still use quite a bit of e-collar. So she's still young, still maturing. I still don't fully trust her to be just wandering the house, and I wouldn't trust her when she comes home. I would keep her pretty confined to you, use the place bed, use the crate. But as we're proofing behaviors, there's things that I try to set her up for success. So I always want to be able to send her to a place bed when, especially if there's a lot of chaos going on, people are in and out of your home, which you've been having lately with construction. But even just with guests. So if you were to have people come visit and she needs to be able to be sent away from the person and go onto the place bed. And then ideally being sent away from the door. So we practice this quite a bit where somebody can come to the door. Maybe I'll even release her. Lulu, come. Lulu, come. Yay, good puppy. Then I'm gonna ring it. Lulu, place. And she's smart. She's automatically starting to predict what I'm gonna do because it is a protocol. It's almost this pattern. Every single time the doorbell rings, you go to place. So the dog quickly learns, okay, it's not for me. But if every single time the doorbell rings, I'm fighting the dog at the door, we get frustration, we get barking, we get jumping, we get all kinds of stuff. And so we want this to be just very clear to her, cut and dry. The more cut and dry things are to dogs, the better they are just in general. Their state of mind is better. Their ability to deal with anxiety is better. So really, really good things. But some other things we've been working on is me sitting down on the ground. I know, and this has been really hard for her. Okay, Lulu. Okay. She's like, I don't believe you. Okay. Lulu, come. Lulu, come. Yeah, good girl. So been working on sending her back to her place bed when I'm sitting on the ground with her. And at first, the first couple times we would do this, she would nip my hands, she would paw at my face. And so I would actually give quite a bit of e-collar corrections for those things. Now, if she can't send back to place, those demanding behaviors will typically continue because those are just like very affectionate ways to demand attention. And it's okay that I give her attention and I love her. And, those are all good things. But I want you guys to be able to practice sending her away from how luxurious this is. Lulu, place. So I'm going to start tapping the e-collar, place. Now I'm increasing levels until she gets out of this little pocket. Lulu, place. She's like, if I can just scratch it off, maybe it'll go away. So we want her to be able to both come off the bed. Good girl, Lou. Okay, Lulu, yeah, good job. And she'll typically come in and give all kinds of puppy loves. And you could do this with a toy. You could have her play tug of war with you and then send her back to her place bed. Lulu, place. Nice. Oh, good girl. Yeah. And if she doesn't lay down, that's fine. Most of the time she'll choose to, which is great. If ever I have a dog that just cannot settle on the dog bed, I might add a second command, which is the down. But I want to make sure that she can go to the bed and relax there. If I tell her down, then I need to follow through with that down. So ultimately, I want the state of mind when the dog gets on the place bed to be relaxed. And so sometimes that's simply me just releasing the dog and putting her back on. And even if we have little old lady beagle wanting to come inside, she's got to stay on there. Place. Good job. Good girl. And place. So a lot of the times there's confusion there because I'm about to go let the other dogs in. And she's like, oh, it's playtime. And so we want to make sure that that e-collar is not confusing. Even as we let puppy dogs in. Good job. And the follow through is just really important. So, okay, Lulu. Yeah, good girl. Yes, so if I give her lots of love, get her kind of revved up here. Lou, I know your toy's outside. I could have brought it in for the video. But even if I'm just giving her lots of love and affection. Lulu, place. I want to be able to send her. Place. Lulu, come. I'm going to send her to this one even though she was choosing a place bed just because that's the one I was pointing to. And so I don't want her to dictate which one I'm telling her. Sometimes people might think that that's fine and maybe it's not the biggest deal in the world, but with her, I just want to be really clear because she knows what I was saying. Okay, Lou. Okay. Yeah. Good job. Lots of puppy love all the time. Implementing chaos, but having some sense of control where if we need to be able to get her to calm down when she's really hectic, because she calms down really easily, but she does have these bursts of energy and lots of spunk, and so we want to make sure that if we're in a situation where she's in the way, she's jumping on people, she's just being crazy puppy, and we need to have a little bit of control through the chaos of somebody coming in and out of the door, or maybe they don't like dogs. So there might be lots of different reasons why we need to get her out of the way. And that's where the place bed can be so valid. And I can even try it from different areas in the house. Lulu, place. So a little bit different because she has to go around the couch. You can try it from different rooms, and we would just work into that in your home when she comes home. So she knows it really well here, and she'll know how to place when she comes home, but you'll have to practice making that really solidified for her going forward. So she's doing good. Hello, doing so good.